You're watching Batesi TV.
Good evening and welcome to Batesi TV Spotlight. I'm Joe Thankeo and here are today's local top stories. On the night of March 11 at around 11:30 p.m., miscreants attacked the residence of Kong Teresa Kar, the sister of Mountain Road constituency MLA in St. Dooley 1, West Khasi Hills District. According to sources, the miscreants threw stones along with glass bottles suspected to contain flammable liquid at the house, but fortunately no one inside, including children, was injured. It was reported that when the family members heard the noise of the attack, they rushed outside to check, but the miscreants had already fled the scene. However, they managed to spot a Grand Vitara vehicle bearing registration number ML10D0254, which was later identified as belonging to a person named Skemborlin Hujan. Kong Teresa Kar and Ba Abiral Tongni filed an FIR at Riangdo Police Station. According to sources, the police later arrested one suspect named Firstborn Shine Palier from St. Dooley 1 in connection with the incident, and the investigation is ongoing. Members of the Federation of Khasi, Jaintia and Garo People Ranikor Circle conducted an inspection of the Ranikor Civil Subdivision Office on March 11, 2025, under the leadership of Working President Balse Kharbani. During their visit, they discovered that several key departments such as the registration, supply, revenue, excise, development, disaster management, public facilitation center, judicial, and the Nazareth branches are not there, even though it was inaugurated nearly 8 years ago. During the inspection, the FKJGP leaders met with the subdivisional officer of Ranikor Civil Subdivision, Ba KL Kinjing, highlighting the difficulties faced by the residents of Ranikor who would have to go to the Deputy Commissioner's office in Maukerwat for various administrative needs. In response, Ba Kinjing apologetically explained that as an officer, he is currently required to work in both the Deputy Commissioner's office and the Ranikor Civil Subdivision office. The FKJGP has strongly urged the government to appoint a dedicated officer exclusively for the Ranikor Civil Subdivision to ensure that residents no longer face inconveniences in accessing essential services. During a session in the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly, opposition leader Dr. Mukul Sangma strongly criticized the rapid increase of wine stores across the state. He likened the spread of these stores to mushrooms, appearing even along major roads despite existing regulations that prohibit the setting up of such shops in these locations. Dr. Mukul expressed concern that wine stores have become as common as stationery shops, creating unhealthy competition that has severely impacted small business owners. Many entrepreneurs, he noted, are struggling to pay shop rent or renew their licenses because the oversaturation of liquor stores has drastically reduced customer flow. As a solution, he urged the government to immediately halt the issuance of new liquor licenses. Dr. Mukul also criticized the poor management of public events like the Megong Festival. He highlighted that these gatherings have become excessively dominated by the sale of alcohol, which results in families hesitating to attend. According to him, liquor stalls now flood these events without proper regulation, selling alcohol openly to both minors and adults without any screening. He called for stricter control over alcohol sales at public events and urged the government to prioritize the safety and well-being of families attending such festivals. The Forensic Crime Scene Unit conducted a thorough investigation and collected crucial evidence from the site, where a vehicle bearing registration number ML05AB1290 was set on fire at Nongmensong, Dongkadiang on March 12, 2025, around 2:50 a.m. The police have also examined CCTV footages from nearby shops to identify the individuals involved in this criminal act. The front portion of the vehicle sustained severe damage due to the fire. As of now, investigations are ongoing and no arrests have been made. Authorities are continuing their efforts to trace those responsible. In a late night operation on March 11, 2025, the Light Traffic Branch Police conducted a surprise check at Limecrab Police Point, targeting reckless two-wheeler and four-wheeler drivers. During the operation, several motorcyclists riding at excessive speed, driving under the influence of alcohol, and failing to wear helmets were detained. This intensified checking aims to curb irresponsible driving, particularly during the late night hours, to prevent unforeseen accidents and ensure public safety. Several MLAs have voiced concerns about the public's struggle due to poor functioning of the state's power department. Complaints range from the government's failure to provide electricity to some homes and villages, damaged electric poles left unrepaired, and the alarming rise in electricity bills this year. Leader of the opposition, Dr. Mukul Sangma, strongly criticized the power department, highlighting its inefficiencies. He expressed shock that his own household at Norem Hills received a monthly electricity bill amounting to 18,000 rupees, a drastic increase compared to previous bills. Dr. Mukul described this sudden hike as unjust, calling on the government to urgently address the issue to prevent undue hardship for the public. An Alto 800 car with registration number ML05K7549 parked at the Northeast Frontier Railway's office rest house at Lomshatsngi, Laban, was suspected to have been targeted with a petrol bomb at around 12:30 a.m. on March 12, 2025. The car, belonging to a staff member managing the rest house, was damaged in its lower sections. Police have launched an investigation and discovered bloodstains on the compound wall, raising suspicions that the attackers may have climbed over it before hurling the petrol bomb. Following the arrest of one suspect earlier, the Motion Road police have apprehended three more individuals believed to be involved in the attack on the residence of Teresa Dekar, sister of the Motion Road constituency MLA. According to West Khasi Hills Superintendent of Police Bikram D. Marak, the arrested individuals have been identified as Shanbor Shangois Aim, 38, from Senduli 1, Skemborlin Hujan, 40, from Nong Rengkau A, Silicus Swangre, 35, from Tin Hiang. This is in addition to firstborn Shine Paliar, age 36, from Senduli 1, who was arrested earlier. The police have registered a case under Section 125/324(4) of the Indian Penal Code, while investigations are ongoing. A local resident from Umsao Nongkarai, identified as Batoni Shala, who is also the village secretary, took the initiative to rescue a slow loris that was found in a truck on the evening of March 11, 2025. With the help of a few local youths, Batoni safely removed the endangered animal from the vehicle and brought it home to ensure its safety from potential poachers. The slow loris was later handed over to the Wildlife Department, which will release it back into a secluded forest area to ensure its well-being. The Deputy Speaker of the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly, Timothy D. Shira, has filed a defamation case against two individuals, Mikanchi R. Sangma from Golpara district of Assam and Balsrang Marak from North Garo Hills district. The legal action comes in response to alleged misinformation spread by these individuals via YouTube, where they reportedly misinterpreted Timothy D. Shira's speech in the assembly regarding the proposal to establish a winter capital in Tura. Speaking to the media, Shira clarified that his comments were misrepresented, with claims suggesting he opposed the Garo community's interests. Consequently, he filed two cases, namely a criminal defamation case and a civil defamation case. The deputy speaker emphasized that the misinformation campaign was harmful and misleading to the public. And that wraps up today's edition of Spotlight on Batesi TV. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned for more updates. And until next time, wishing you a wonderful evening.